What's up? What's up, music lovers, VC members, vinyl addict? So David for some new records. Yes, I cannot help it. Plus one, not famous, at least to me, as I said, that is playing in the background right now. That's a reissue. The album is from 1970 and it sounds so modern. It sounds like well, it has a 70s vibe, but the sounding really cool. This groove and bass. Anyway, what is it? It's the Washington Suite Lloyd McNeil Quartet. That's the baby, which I obviously highly recommend. I haven't listened to this for a month at least, and I put it on today and I was like, I need to show this one again. So that will be my non-famous record for today. It's a jazz record, but as you can hear, it has some R&B soul into it, which is really cool and really good sounding. That's a cool repress from 2017, from last year. I'm quite sure there's still some to sell. Really cool. Okay, I didn't plan to do a video right now because I just posted one last week, a few days ago. But this morning I went again to this market around the corner and I found 3 records from Brazil that are really cool, and a bunch of others that I found during the week, the past week. So I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, and also I met somebody through on the trip, and then she told me somebody was getting rid, or his dad was passed away, and he had a lot of records to sell. So I was excited and I went there, and somebody already, a friend of his already went there, and he took most of the famous name that he said could be sellable for a bit more, and then he had a lot of, I will not say crap, but a lot of French thing that you find in any kind of flea markets and stuff, so like really not worthing, but a lot of other stuff that I picked up, and this is what I'm gonna start with. So yeah, let's start with those ones, and then I will keep the Brazilian stuff for the end. So yeah, he had quite a nice stuff. I will start with I found 2 singles that I enjoyed. I found this Herbie Hancock 45 RPM maxi with auto drive long version, Chameleon, and the Bomb. So it's kind of breakdance music from 83. Yeah, and it's really a perfect shape. So I was glad to find this. And this one, JZD, also a maxi 45 RPM. This is from 83 as well. Get On Up. It's a really groovy single. I like this kind of stuff. I'm sure you can check it out if you don't know it, or if you don't remember it. I was glad to rediscover this. I totally forgot about it, and it's quite groovy. It's quite nice. Eric Burdon, sorry, my French accent came out. Eric Burdon, plus the animals. So this is a compilation made in France on this BYG record. Yeah, what's on this? Yeah, early stuff. I'm Almost Grown, Dimples, Boom Boom, Sea Jam Blues, Let It Rock, Gotta Find My Baby, Who Diddley. Anyway, so it's early Eric Burdon and Animals. Quite nice. Again, for the ones who will not know, the Animals, the House of the Rising Sun, famous title from them, and I really enjoy Eric Burdon, even what he did as a solo artist and also what he did with War, another band, a mixed band with yeah, another flavor into this, so I recommend you check his catalog out, Eric Burdon. It's quite nice. I found a Creedence best of. It's not called best of, but it's gold, so it's yeah, the best hits. I think this has been only this covers was only a French press. Might be wrong, but this has been released. When was that? Probably 72 or grosso modo. Yeah. So Creedence Clearwater, quite cool stuff. A French group that I've never heard of. Their album Multicolor. The name is Côte West. This is from '78, and it's actually cool. I might play this on my next video or something. I need to re-listen to it. I just listened to one side, and it was nice discovery. So I have to play this again. Nice sounding. Côte West, a French rock band. I found as well, I never saw this, and I actually don't remember what it is, François Béranger. I have to check this album out. I think I didn't play it yet. So, but the cover was intriguing, so I was thinking it might be interesting. That's the guy. I don't know, I'm not a fan of the bird and this, but what I see here was like, yeah, we'll see. I found the first album of Vanessa Paradis, yeah, Vanessa Paradis, famous for Joe le Taxi, which is on this one, and other stuff, at least for French guy like me, Maxou, Marilyn and John. That's some tracks that we are knowing from her, and this is her when she was probably 14, something like that. For the one who don't know how she started, actually there was a, when I was a young guy, I was watching this show on the Sundays, on the Sunday afternoon. Jacques Martin, anyway, was presenter of the show, and he was inviting some little kids, really as long as they could walk and sing a little bit, they were available on the show. So from 4 years old on, and it was very funny. He was asking questions to the kids, and the kids are always you know, saying the truth. And anyway, it was quite fun. Anyway, she was there this day, and she sang. She was probably, I would say, 4 or 5 years old, and she sang so in rhythm and in tune that it was impressive for her age, and that's how she's been discovered. So that was the short story of the beginning of Vanessa Paradis. I'm not a fan of her, but I like few of her stuff, as I showed as well, an album that she did in collaboration with Lenny Kravitz that I really like. I don't remember the name of the album, but I just showed it 3 videos before, something like that. Just a reminder what we are listening in the back. Washington Suite from Lloyd McNeil Quartet from 1970. That's a repress from 2017. Amazing stuff. Next one, Cactus. I'm not familiar with this band, but I think I've seen this album, or at least an album from Cactus, on somebody's video recently or in the last month. I don't remember who. Anyway, I picked it up. This is made in France. I'm not sure if they are French. I don't think they are French. I'm sorry I didn't look them up, but the music was cool. What's this name? Hot and Sweaty. Hot and Sweaty by Cactus. This is also from early 70s. 72. Yeah, I was glad to bump onto this as well. So at the end, he had few stuff that was interesting. And what I found today is 3, I would say, independent Brazilian coming from Brazilian percussion rhythm school. So I think they are quite rare, or not easy to find at least. So let's start. This is Batucada Espetacular de las Escolas de Samba. I think it means the very spectacular Batacuda from the Samba school. Anyway, so this is which year is that? That's a good question. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know from when it is, but I gave that a listen and it's definitely good. Yeah, in perfect shape. So on this one, I don't know if it's exactly the same school, but it starts with also Batacuda Fantastica. So is it the same? And they decided to say not super special but fantastic, maybe. Anyway, so from this one, interesting cover, volume 3, same kind of stuff, Brazilian rhythm, mostly instrumental, some voice in some places, I think. I'm trying to give you an idea of the recording year, but I have no idea. I'm guessing it's from the late 70s, but yeah, that's my guess. I think it is. Might be. So yeah, I recommend you check those out. So Batucada Fantastica Volume 3 with this weird cat on the cover, and this Batacuda Espetacular. Sorry for the glare. For the flare. What is the glare? For the flare, for the glance. I mixed the flare and the glance. Anyway, the last one for today, another Brazilian stuff called Brazilian Selection. I had it without the cover, so I made my own cover. Usually I do the cover with a black background, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't have any black background, so I decided to just put the, make something looking like it's from there. Also in the same kind of vibe, It's also from samba school. Really cool stuff actually. I recommend you check those things out if you are into South American rhythm music. It's quite cool. So yeah, to find those ones this morning was really lucky. And as I always say, if you're a new collector, or if you are new into the world of looking for vinyls and stuff, yeah, don't be afraid to go to flea markets and to be persistent and to go early in the morning and to dare to pick up some things you don't know, because it's most of the time interesting. Give yourself some trust to pick up, of course, regarding the cover, the years. If you find any names in the background that you are familiar with, or just a feeling that, oh, this might be interesting, you can be disappointed, but most of the time it's a cool choice. So yeah, this I wanted to put I might include, if it works, I will put in the next video how I cleaned my record. Not that it's the best way, but this is the way I do it. I think I did already a video, but I changed a little bit my technique, so I will show you that on the next video, because the record from this one today was really in a bad shape. As you know, he was without the cover, and he was alone like this, so he was, I hoped it was not scratched, but it was so full of dust and things, even hair. Actually, when I cleaned this, I found hair, and I was thinking, hey, with today's technique, we could just put the hair and check who it belongs to, and maybe I will find out it belonged to somebody in Brazil, or even a student from there, or whatever. Anyway, that's for the next video. I will show you that. Thank you for everybody to like or to comment. I always try to take the time to answer to everybody. For now, it's possible, so I'm glad to answer any question or to comment on any comments. Cheers! I'll let you to finish with what's in the background.